can see, no more tank tops because it's like completely raining right now and it's bringing in a cold front, and so fall weather has arrived. Actually, it's a little bit colder than fall weather. It's going to be like a high of 60s or something like that. It's almost winter, at least to me. So the tank tops are put in the closet for the most part, unfortunately. So with that said, it is time to get back to some of these bands that we've been listening to. There's been kind of like a Rolodex of 5 bands that we've been listening to. And I'll tell you, man, this is pretty difficult because as far as time that I have, I don't have enough time to listen to all the requests and listen to all the things I want even to listen to. So I'm just going to try to pick these off one by one, and you guys just can have to deal with it because I don't have enough time to do all these. But I'm trying. I will eventually get to hopefully all of these requests with these 5 specific bands, and I'm going to need to start introducing a few new bands because I'm interested in hearing Periphery and a couple other bands that people have suggested that I thought, oh yeah, I need to listen to them too, but I've just been like in this like cycle of these 5 bands, and so we're not going to get out of that cycle just yet because I like it. And today we're going to go head back to Neo, and there have been a few songs that have been suggested to listen to for Neo, which, by the way, I've said this in other videos. Neo stands for Ne Obliviscaris because I hate saying the whole thing because it's tough to say. Which I found in the comment section is Latin for forget not, which is one of their songs that I listen to. Right? Okay. So today I am going to do a request that has been asked of me several times by one person in particular, and then a few other people here and there, which is Painters of the Tempest or Tempest of the Painter. I can't remember which one it was. But supposedly it's like the second section of a 3-section song, and I think I already listened to one of the sections, and the second section's like 16 something minutes long. So if this is 3 sections, I'm guessing this is like a 45-minute track if we were to go with those numbers. So anyway, I'm not going to talk because this is a long song and I'm looking forward to hearing it, so hope you enjoy it as well. Let's go. I like that beginning. There it is again. The guitars are like, the drums are. Every time I hear these guys, it's just like the stamina. But they do it every song, so no wonder they have the stamina. There we go. I like that switch. Bass player rolling. It's like a metronome. Clean singing. Ooh, like that. Nice tempo change. There we go. I don't think the switch though was very connected. It was like just it could have been done cleaner, I think. Ooh, I like this part. Love this part. When all dreams lose hope. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got. Oh, you didn't do it the last time. Okay, now this might be a good transition because the way it came out. Now that made more sense than the first one. Yes, I like that fade. That was good. Like this. I'm telling you, I wish most of their stuff would be like this. This has got a what's that band's name called? I'll try to remember it. Ooh, I like that. Yes. I like this part. Nice. I've said this in other videos. I feel like the bass player outshines the guitar players in this band. A lot. He writes good melodies on his bass. Nice. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice work on the violin. Ooh. Nice. That was a great stop. Nice. 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 Sweep. Nice. Ooh. Nice switch. That was a pretty good switch too. So far the switches have been good except for the first one, in my opinion. The first one was a little too abrupt. Plucking, plucking. Nice. like a yes, the guitar. Ooh, I think I've heard this in a maybe this is one of those. I'm pretty sure this was in the other song that I listened to too. This actual, I think that was in something else. So if this is part 2 of 3 parts, it makes a lot of sense that this would be in other parts as well. Oh, I like this part. Yeah, this is another part. I've heard this. I've heard this. This time. This is at the end of another part, has to be, or I've heard the song before. Good build. Oh, this ending is great. The end? So it still has like 30 seconds left. It's like Stairway to Heaven. Like that. Alright, so I think that I might be losing a few subscribers because of this review that I'm about to give, and I'm not doing this channel for subscribers, although it does suck, and I hope I don't lose you Neo subscribers because of what I'm about to say, but I gotta say it because it's just how I feel. It's my opinion. After listening to these guys after 3 or 4 times now, they're quickly moving into the Between the Buried and Me kind of feeling for me. And I think the reason why I had to think about this was, you know, when I first heard I think it's Plague of Flowers was the first song I heard by these guys. It was really new. It was very like, wow, I haven't heard the idea of putting like violin and like this Cirque du Soleil kind of feel with like heavy, fast, blast beat kind of, you know, music. And so I thought it was like new, it was exciting to listen to. It was like, whoa, this is like out of left field. But now listening to it for 3 or 4 times, I think the novelty of it has worn off. And it's just, if you go back to my Forget Not reaction, you can see that I say even then that that song was just kind of so-so for me because it was very repetitious and sounded very similar to the other songs that I had heard by these guys. And now that I've heard this song, to me, it's almost like I feel like, and don't get angry, but I feel like they're like a one-trick pony. And it's kind of like being played out already. And I get bored pretty quick with repetition. And I feel like that's what's happening here is like, it's just like this quick, fast blast beats, and like I think it's very, very honorable and amazing, the technical ability to keep the stamina up. But I've never been into the death metal, because those death metal guys, all death metal guys, have stamina out the ass. And I can appreciate it for that fact, that it's just like technically cool, but it's like robotic cool. It's not human cool. It just doesn't, it just gets really old really fast for me. So I felt like listening to the song, the parts that I found the most interesting and that I was like, ooh, this is great, was their more melodic kind of stuff. And it's well done, and it's when they sing like the clean vocals and he's singing high notes. That was great. Like it's almost like I wish if they could have taken out all the blast beat. See how boring that gets? That's what it sounds like when they're doing the blast beats, sections. It's like, it's cool that you can technically do that, but it's boring. Like it's really, you just get lost. If they could take all of those sections out of this song would be amazing to me, because I felt like their melodic sections and with the violin part going along with it, that is life breathing. That is the parts of the song that especially at the end when it was like building and crescendoing, it's like, great, you can't crescendo when you just like notch it at the highest speed that you can go and just sustain it. There's no crescendoing there. It's just like there. And it's like holding an orgasm for 5 minutes, and it's like, orgasms are great, but I think the crescendo to the orgasms like is just as good, if not better, than the actual explosion. Way too detailed. I hope that makes sense. I hope you don't get angry at me for this, but I think it's more of a reflection on the way I feel about death metal and about metal, speed metal, than anything. Because it just gets really tiresome and boring to me to listen to, because it's like me going to a club, and it's why I hate techno trance kind of stuff, because it's like it's just one side of a coin when there's so many sides to music, that it just like it's like this, it's why it's called trance music. It would like put your brain into a trance of just like like catatosis. Catatonic state, so if they could take those things out of their music, I think I would like this more. But it's quickly going downhill for me, because I feel like actually all the songs I've listened to them so far have been like this same repetitive kind of thing, where it's like very, very fast and in your face death metal screaming, and then it goes into these cool melodic sections that sound Cirque du Soleil-ish, that are cool and well done, and then back into the metal part, and then back, and it's kind of like high low, high low, high low, and it's not like there's much in between. That like, I mean, I totally sound like maybe a female here, but the stereotypical female is like, when it comes to sex, is they are like ovens and men are like microwaves, right? Men are like, we get turned on quickly, fast, and have our orgasms quick, whereas women, you need to warm them up, you need to heat and all that kind of stuff to get them in the mood. I think music's the same way. I think you gotta there's gotta be some crescendoing and building that makes it into like this beautiful thing, not like a microwave where it's like high, low, high, low, high, low. So, I know I'm stretching to find a way to explain myself, but that's the best that I can do. And so, unless you guys can give me another song that is different than this kind of A B kind of writing situation, I would say that technically these guys are amazing, they're great, and they're awesome, but music composition-wise, they're not hitting the mark for me. If they could take out the the blast beats and the fast stuff, and just had like again, if I had to prefer one or the other, I like the more melodic stuff that they do, and if their band was only just melodic, I don't think that that's great, because it's only one side. But if I had to pick between them only being melodic or only being blast beat fast, I would pick the melodic side, because that's much more entertaining and interesting and moves in different places. So that's my thoughts. If I can't find anything if you guys can't suggest anything by these guys that kind of shies away or goes away from this kind of construction, then I'm probably just going to give up on Neo, just like I did with Between the Buried and Me, and throw in another band that maybe haven't listened to yet, like Periphery or something like that. So, yeah, I think next up is going to be some more Devin Townsend. We haven't listened to Devin Townsend in a bit. So I hope I don't lose subscribers over this, but as always, like and subscribe up here, and make sure you check back for other videos. And as always, I love doing this. So peace out.